Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. And off we go here from Mile High. So the Broncos come out, and Greg, they are led by their QB of the future. Found their guy with the 6th quarterback selection in the 2024 draft. Second season now for Bo Nix.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year 2. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year 2, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year 2 is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Good run after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another first down.
Doesn't matter the level of football, Mike. If they can't stop it, keep running it until they can. And I think that's what we're seeing here on this drive. Back-to-back explosive gains on the ground. Got to imagine at some point the defense gives it a different look.
On the zone read, this is Nix. And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
No gain on the play.
A lot of defense's strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on him. And in this case, they're able to hold him to no gain.
Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Corey Franklin, the intended target. And it'll be third down.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and now you can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
Going for it all. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Results in a fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
On fourth down, out is the rookie 6th-round pick, Jeremy Crawshaw, to kick it away. Charlie Jones, deep to return. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback, man out of the University of Washington. Here's Jake Browning.
And when it comes to Jake Browning's game, Mike, I don't think there's anything that just jumps off the screen at you. It's not a real flashy style, but truth be told, I don't really think that's a bad thing. He knows this offense like the back of his hand, and as long as he does his part, I think this offense has a chance to play winning football with him leading the way.
Here's Browning. This pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
Complete to number 5, T. Higgins. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 20-yard line.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 3. First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and for the defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Bengals.
So So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
They bring Chase in motion. Back to throw, Browning. Right back to Chase, he's got it again. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain there of 16 yards. It's a Cincinnati first down.
These are the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
Now Brown. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Give them 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it's going to bring up a third down.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
Yeah. First down and more inside the 20. And he's in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead.
Bengals 7, Broncos nothing.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to get going with their second possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. Now to throw it here, in trouble, and down he goes. Logan Wilson in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
On second down, it's Nix. He's going to take a shot down the field. And the Bengals are going to get it back here just past the 35.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
First and 10 now from the 36. They bring Chase in motion. Browning now. This is intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
A first down throw for Nix. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is first down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early first down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike. Touchdown, field goal. But either way, I'm coming away with points.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Pickup brings up second and 2 at the 13-yard line.
Here's second and 2. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He takes off. And he'll go into a slide here. We'll mark him just a little short of the first down.
It's a gain of 2.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
Here's Dobbins. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Third and 7.
Nix from the gun on third down. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
A 26-yard attempt.
What's his kick? Is good. And the Broncos are on the board. It's 7-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. Charlie Jones now to return. Ooh. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Bengals offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. For Brown, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
And this is a slight improvement over the previous plays. They're going to lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
Clearly, the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. 1st and 2nd down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a 3rd and long. We'll see if they try something else.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score. 72 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson now for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Bengals extend their advantage to 14-3.
14, Broncos 3.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Broncos offense ready to come back out for this next possession. first down. Here's Nix to throw. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Second and 4 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing. Nix. Forced out wide. He keeps it himself. And Nix with the wise move there at the end. Sliding to a stop, but he's got the first down.
And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And this is what you like to see if you're the head coach. Not only does your quarterback know exactly where that first down marker is, he's able to pick up the first down, but then get himself on the ground. He avoids the big hit and picks up the first down.
Big snap. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Joseph Osai in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
3rd and long.
Here we go. Motion.
To throw is Nix. That's taken in by Franklin. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
It's 4th down. Jeremy Crawshaw in punt formation for the Broncos.
So we are through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Bengals on top. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with 4th and 1 straight ahead. They'll try to run, and he is going to have the Broncos first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
And it was probably a little bit closer than they would have preferred, but the decision to go for it pays off as they get just enough to extend this drive.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
Crazy. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. A gain there of 20. First down, Broncos.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Here we go. Check him out. Check the call.
They'll throw. It's Nix. Quick hitting slant there. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
That's another Broncos first down.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up 4th and goal.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against the wall, back-to-back plays you hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. First down's going to be incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
2nd and 10. They bring Chase in motion. To throw, it's Browning.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing, Browning. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
And they decide to bring pressure here on 3rd down, but he does a really nice job, remains calm under pressure. He ends up delivering a strike downfield and keeps the drive alive.
Tight end, the motion man to the right. And he is upended. Boy, awkward-looking tackle. He's taken down behind the line on that one.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
On the ground, it's Brown. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Nick Benito there for the tackle.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. He'll look to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Andre Yosivach was the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
And this will not be returnable, as this kick will go out of bounds. The Broncos offense and their running back set to go once more. Here's Nix to throw. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4. As they try to run it here. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Nick's going to look to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of
14 on the pickup. Good for a Denver 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 9. Play action now. It's Nix. He's got it! And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 17-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and 1. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Just watch the speed of the pursuit out of this safety on this tackle, Mike. His ability to play from depth and attack the line of scrimmage and meet that ball carrier in the hole and keep him to no gain. You don't see a lot of safeties able to make that tackle in the open field. That's pretty impressive.
2nd down. Nix. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. 3rd down coming up.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
They set up the screen for Dobbins, and they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This from 30 yards out. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Broncos are back within 5.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. He'll start at the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. Browning now. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
So they dial up zone coverage. This time it's 2 deep safeties. And what they do is they're going to split the field in half. In each safety, they're going to read the quarterback's eyes. And when that front hand comes off the ball to throw, they've got to break. So they've got a lot of room to cover back there. And
the pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
3rd and 15.
With Brown. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15.
Brandon Jones. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Cincinnati.
More often than not, Mike, when a team decides to keep the ball on the ground on a 3rd and long like this, typically the next play is either a punt or a field goal. But give credit here to this play caller. He saw something in the defense, gives the ball to his back, and he's able to pick up big yardage and the first down.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
Back at the 37-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Browning. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. Third and long. Tight end on the move left. A 3rd down. We'll try to get it on the ground. And that's not going to do it. They'll get about 3, but it's 4th and long coming up.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down.
Get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. This is still anyone's game here. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as the 2nd half is about to get underway. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Bengals offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. Tight end going in motion here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Nick Bonito on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
from the 31. Here's 2nd and 9. They bring Chase in motion. Back to throw, Browning. He'll get this out to his running back. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Chase Brown. A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Third down, 3 to go. They bring their tight end right. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. That is Barnes finding Higgins.
Number 5, T. Higgins. A gain of 4 yards. 1st down, Bengals.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that 1st down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 9. They'll stick with him again. Wow! And he shows off a little footwork, winding his way for a run of 8.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
The tight end going in motion to the left. And they pick it up. He's to the 42-yard line, and the drive continues. 1st down.
It's a gain of 6.
And with this field position, Mike, I think you're looking at this like it's 4-down territory. So I think they're able to get it there on 3rd down. But even if he didn't, I think that 3rd down call was all about setting up. If we needed to, we'll go for it on 4th.
Here's a toss as they look to run, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Now, faking the give. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really nice coverage there defensively, and here you find yourself in a one-score game. Like, he understands the value of protecting the ball. Really smart decision. Throw it away, snap it again.
It is 3rd and long. Browning. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. That is hard. Not quite to the end zone, but in great position out of bounds.
The previous play is under review.
At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the challenge there unsuccessful, and it will remain a completed pass. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st, and he barrels his way into the end zone. Chase Brown, touchdown Bengals. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will extend this third quarter lead.
Broncos 9.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Broncos offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Broncos.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. 20-yard pickup there. Good for a Denver 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
I've always gone with the logic on the zone read, Mike, defensively, that you want to tackle the back. Make the quarterback keep it, because in this case, as you see, he gives the ball to his back with a hole. He can take it a long way.
Big snap on 1st and 10. A short one into the hands of Troutman. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2nd and 8 at the Bengals' 31-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Throwing is Nix. He'll throw it left and has his running back. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He connects with Mims. 12 yards on that hookup. 1st down, Broncos.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the 1st down.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. Ooh, well, now you see him, now you don't. Good juke move there, and a gain of 6.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Now a 3rd and 2. Throwing. Mix. Good blocking, and he's in. Bo Nix. Touchdown, Broncos. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Will Lutz now for the PAT. The kick is good. The Broncos have cut the deficit to 5.
21. Broncos 16.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense and running back Chase Brown headed back onto the field. To throw, it's Browning. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
He'll look underneath here for Brown. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
They bring Chase in motion. Throwing, Browning, throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a first down. Now Browning. And that is hauled in on the right sideline. Right inside the chalk. A heck of a catch. That is a big play for Cincinnati. And even 30 yards.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
And the red zone now. He'll drop the throw. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 13-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They bring Chase in motion. Back to the air one more time. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete to Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
They'll send the tight end in motion right. They'll throw here on third and short. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they're on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up second and goal.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not, and you get paid to make the difficult catches, and I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Brown, touchdown!
Touchdown.
And making a hat trick. That is his third rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
On is McPherson for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bengals are going to extend their lead.
Bengals 28, Broncos 16.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25.
The Broncos offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. He'll give it to Dobbins. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 7. They'll throw. It's Nix. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
He's got his man. He finds Sutton. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Denver first down.
Okay, so now you pick up that first down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the two needed needs to be fast, because you need every possession you can here late in the fourth quarter.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Second down. Nix to the outside. Hauled in by Sutton. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Now Nix going to look to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Denver Broncos. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on third down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down.
He was brought down by Jordan Battle. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's second down and 2. To throw is Nix. He runs with it.
Well, the quarterback didn't gain a whole lot there, Mike, but frankly, he didn't need a whole lot either. Nice job understanding the situation, when to pull it down, and he's able to pick up the first down on his own.
Denver Broncos. First and 10.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Got it into the hands of Mims. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
And this is what the offense needed. Now, after that last completion, you still trail here in the fourth quarter. You need scores, and you need scores fast, so they cannot take their time. I wouldn't be surprised to get them right back up on the line of scrimmage and try to score here now that it's first and goal.
First down throw there is incomplete.
Intended for Adam.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate. Now,
A second down throw for Nix. That one take it in. Brent Sherfield. Touchdown, Denver. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Lutz for the extra point. He's got it. And the Broncos have cut the deficit to 5.
Bengals 28, Broncos 23.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Jones now on the return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Bengals offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up second.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Mike Gesicki was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
The middle of the field, that's taken in by Chase. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A pickup of 12 yards. It's a Cincinnati first down. Browning now. Right back to Chase. He's got it again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the Broncos' 36-yard line.
Here's second and 3 to go. They bring Chase in motion. Browning. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
I don't think this lead is insurmountable by any means, Mike, but they're going to have to find a way to take advantage of some of these possessions as they try to close this game out.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Here's Browning. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
The Bengals out and ready to punt. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds.
At their own 16-yard
Back
line.
onto the field comes the Denver offense. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
A gain of 26 yards.
That one good for 26
That's
yards.
good for a Denver Broncos. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. A short one into the hands of Troutman. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken
Gain
down.
of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, here's Nix. The catch made there by Sutton. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
The tackle by Demetrius Knight. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He'll try to run for it.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Denver Broncos.
Really nice job here, not only avoiding the rush on 3rd down, but quickly finding that crease, get downfield, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Dobbins. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 8. Throwing is Nix. He connects with Mims. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another
11
Broncos
yards on the pass
first
there.
down.
First down, Broncos.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
A run with Dobbins. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
That's good for a Broncos first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
But the fullback trying to power it home. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. They're out there to block most of the time, but Greg, great reward for the fullback to carry it in for the touchdown.
Not every team in the league even carries a fullback, but man, if you have one on your roster, Mike, not many better places to use him than down here on the goal line.
The Broncos will line up for the
Throwing, Nix. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Jones now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Now Browning. That is complete. It's Yosiva. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. To throw, it's Browning. Open man is the tight end, Sample. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
48-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's 2nd down. Throwing, Browning. That's into the hands of Yosibas. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Brown. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line. The Broncos going to signal for their third and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's got another one. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals. He has come alive after the break. His third touchdown of the second half.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
So a big play coming up for the Bengals as they will indeed try to tack on two.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll run for it with Brown. And he will get into the end zone for the two and extend the lead to 7 points.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
So a big change here. They go from down 1, score the touchdown, add the 2. Now they lead by 7 as they kick it off. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Broncos offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. This is 1st and 10. Back to throw is Nix. They set up the screen for Dobbins.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. Now Nick's going to look to throw. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
A 7-yard gain.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. And he's brought down, but they are out of timeouts.
It's a gain.
So this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Denver, good night, everybody.